When I read the Bible, it says God was like, go down State Street and then make a left and then turn here and then talk to this person. I'm like, whoa, like I don't get specifics like that from God. Like, how do you get like turn by turn GPS directions from God? How do you distill and determine the present day will of God? That's what prophecy is, right? Prophecy comes from intimacy. I understand and am sensitive to the still small voice of the Holy Spirit, the nudges in my quiet time, in the dreams that I have, in the visions that I have, and the concerns that I have. I can discern between what is my will or my subconscious talking to me and what actually my God would say. If you were to put me in a room with 10 women and one of them was my mom, I would easily be able to pick out mom's voice and say, okay, this is mom speaking to me. But there's also a scenario where somebody comes to me and says, hey, your mom said to tell you X, Y, and Z, right? Your mom said to go and buy her a box of Good and Plenty and bring it to her, right? And I will know 100% that's my mom, right? But if it said like, give me some salt and vinegar potato chips, I'd be like, you lying, like that is not my mother, right? Like I know my mother's nature, right? I'm familiar enough with her and the things that she says and the things that she doesn't say to be able to immediately say, you've got your wires crossed, there's something mistaken, because that was not my mother who asked you, to bring her some potato chips. That is not her thing. She doesn't do that. Junior mints, yes. Potato chips, no. So prophecy, right, well, it sounds like this gift of old, is really something that's achievable by people by becoming more intimate with God. And the way that you become more intimate with God is by leaning into the difficult parts, the parts where your gut, your human intuition, your empathy, your fear, your reasonability, your concern for self is telling you to do something, and then Christ is telling you to do something opposite that. And it's in those moments where we don't understand the passage in the Bible or we're trying to lean into a particular issue that we then learn God's true nature. And so the apologetic side of it is just having a script for how do two Christians come together and discern the will of God in an area where they have two different viewpoints.